Yes guys, like I said, here's the review of COOLIE. This is what I'm going to be talking about COOLIE. Last video was the vlog of me going to watch COOLIE. It was like 4 minutes video. And I thought maybe I should put it together or should I make it separately? Then I was like, no, this deserves a separate video because I've got a lot to talk about this movie. Guys, COOLIE is a Tamil language movie starring Rajinikanth, directed by Lokesh Kanagaraj, and music, of course, by Anirudh. Guys, that mix in itself just screamed out to everyone before the movie came. Blockbuster hit for sure, because Anirudh is the most sought after music director, not just in the Tamil industry but all over India. Lokesh Kanagaraj is arguably one of the most successful commercial directors right now in the Tamil industry, and Rajinikanth, obviously, he's Mr. Aura, Mr. Goat, Mr. Superstar. So all of that coming into one, we had good reason to be excited. And was the hype and excitement, did the movie reach those expectations? Well, that's what I'm going to be talking about today. Guys, I'll be honest, the movie came out on Thursday and I watched it today, Sunday. And I didn't want anyone spoiling it to me, so I do know friends that have watched it already. And all they said to me is, I don't want to spoil it, but don't go in with too much expectation. That for me already, it was just like, what do you mean don't go in without expectation? The whole time I had expectation. And I went in with an open mind, because I didn't want to be biased in any way, shape or form. So obviously I've watched the movies and I'm going to talk you through some of the pros and cons for me personally of COOLIE. So let's start with my first pro. Rajinikanth. Like, Rajinikanth, his name is enough. He was doing a mad thing. Yeah? Guys, no offense to him, he's very old. He's pushing 80. Yeah? And he's doing that. He's Mr. Aura. He's Mr. Charisma. He's Mr. Dance. He's Mr. Acting. He's Mr. Expression. He can do anything, guys. For me, it's coming to a point where I have to agree that he's the GOAT of Tamil cinema, bro. He has to be the GOAT. I don't want to hear talk about Vijay or anyone else, because he can do everything, guys. I've watched his previous 3 movies, Jailer, Vertayan, and COOLIE. And I've seen 3 different sides to him, which just shows he has such a different range of acting. It's just he's got to a point where he's untouchable. Like, he is the best there is when it comes to anything. Bro, he was even in Chicken to Vibe, bro. He was vibing away, he was dancing. Guys thought that he could barely walk because he's old, innit? But he is dancing and he's acting like there's no tomorrow. And leading on for that, it links to my second pro. The acting in general by all the actors. Guys, the main villain of this movie, I don't even know who the main villain is, because there was 2 guys that were killing it. First is Nagarjuna. I'm hoping I'm saying his name right, but he's a big star from the Telugu industry. And Sorbin, he's a big star from the Malayalam industry. And oh my days, they just, they stole the show. They were like, I was going to a point where I was like, yo, who are these guys? They're doing crazy. Especially Sorbin, yeah? His acting is next to none. And obviously, I don't need to talk about Nagarjuna. Everyone already knows. Anyone who watches the Telugu industry, Telugu movies, we know he can act like crazy as well. But in this movie, a different shade, a villain shade, something that we haven't seen from him. And yeah, guys, I was getting a bit scared. It was really giving Joker vibes. That didn't look unnatural. It looked natural, flawless. So that's another pro, the acting. And who else was it? Shruti Hassan. Oh my days. She can. Light work. It was light work for her. She just did everything that came her way. She dealt with it. Acting, very natural. I'll be honest, I wasn't a big fan of her. Like, I'm an Ajit fan. When I saw her in Vivegam, I was just like, she just looks a bit like an overactor, innit? Like, but after this, I have to give her respect, because what a performance. I'm moving on to my next pro, Anirudh. Just Anirudh, bro. This guy's music, I don't know how he does it. The amount of projects he gets, he doesn't drop down in level. He just cooks, level after level, stepping up. In this movie, in some points where it might be a bit slower like this, then we hear, alama, way! And we're up. And we're up again. This guy elevates every single movie that he produces for me. I think he understands what the fans want. He understands what we want to see and what we want to hear. Because oh my days, it's so good. Imagine just, COOLIE, hey, move your body. And then we're just there wanting to move our body, bro. He's just next level, bro. Guys, give him an award. Give him a Grammy, bro. Give him what's the Oscar? Give him an Oscar. Another pro, the interval block and the climax. Pure cinema. The interval block was just next level. Like, the charisma, the aura, like, screen presence that Rajinikanth sir had was next level. Like, we saw a different side. We saw, like, elements of villainism, but at the same time, he had the equal amount of heroism. It was so fascinating to watch. Like, the way he was acting, the way he stood there, the way Nagarjuna was like, oh, actually, I'm not going to try to spoil anything, but... And then the climax, guys, the whole climax block for me was the highlight of the whole movie. Because it was jumping back and forth, back and forth, back and forth, from flashbacks, present, flashback, present. And the flashback scenes, bro, I wasn't even born in them days there, yeah? But the way the video was edited and the sound even, the way they were talking, you know, like the old movies that our dads, moms, uncles, aunties, grandparents watch, like, you know the sound, you know when they talk it sounds different. It was like that, bro. And I was watching with my granddad, like, he was so invested as well. He was showing to me, like, the climax, the way they worked it out. Lokesh Kanagaraj, hats off to you. The screenplay and the climax was amazing, likewise in the interval. And now, guys, let's move on to the cons. There weren't many, but there were some glaring cons, guys. So the first con that I would like to address is the first half. Before the interval vlog, it felt for me a little bit dragged out. Felt a bit slow. Peak moments for me was Chicken to Vibe song and Monica song. Like, when the songs came, it made it better and it made it flow a bit better. But like I'm saying, like the times before, I wasn't overly impressed with Superstar's intro, like the way he was introduced to the screen. It was still mass, yeah, but I feel like it could have been done way better. It was still good, but the pacing of it for me, to my liking, it was a bit too slow for me. It felt a bit dragged out. I was sitting next to my sister and I was like, surely, is this what the guys were talking about? Is this why they told me to have low expectations? But the interval came in with a bang. And I was praying, please, second half, it just speeds up. Luckily, it did. My second con is going to be directed at the director, Lokesh Kanagaraj. Guys, I love this guy. I love all his movies. The first movie I watched of him was KOLLYWOOD. So people know. After every single movie he was releasing after that, my expectation for him was like this. Up there. And after KOLLYWOOD, what came? Master came. It was alright. Master was alright. Then Vikram. It went back up. And then after, what was it? Was it Leo? I think it was Leo. Leo was up there as well. But in my opinion, guys, I'm sorry, this movie just does not reach those expectations for me, and there are various reasons for it. One reason, as I mentioned before, was the screenplay and the pacing of the movie. Compared to all his movies, this film is incredibly slow. It starts off slow. If you see all his other movies, as soon as we start the movie, that's it. We're moving. But in COOLIE, it starts a bit too slow for me. Like, I don't mind movies that start slow, but it's building progression. But this one, it was just slow, but then suddenly it got faster. So I didn't feel that progression. So I don't think that was intentional. So which is why I think it didn't really work out for me the first half. Yeah, it didn't feel like I was watching a low-key movie, bro. It's just like if you compare it to all his other movies, it doesn't hit the same. But maybe he had to adjust a bit considering the fact that he's directing the superstar, the amount of fans he has to make it applicable for everyone. Even on for that, another con that I have, I don't know if this should be directed at the director or anyone else, but the way that they tried to put old songs into this movie. I know that's been a trend for a long time in the Tamil industry, putting old songs in movies. We've seen it in Leo, we've seen it in Good, Bad, Ugly. We've seen it in so many movies, and they tried to do it here as well. But compared to the other two that I mentioned, for me, it just didn't work at all. It felt forced. I cringed a bit. I'm not going to lie, I cringed a bit. If it's organic, it feels good. Like in Good, Bad, Ugly and in Leo, it felt good. It was like, yo, this is a vibe. For this, they put it in the most random bits and it just felt unnatural and it wasn't enjoyable at all. But I feel like this trend, each movie trying to keep up with a trend, I think I'm getting sick of it. I'll be honest, I'm getting sick of it. It's not enjoyable to watch. It's cringe now. I think directors need to find a new way to bring throwbacks back. I'll be honest, guys, that's all the cons I have overall for the movie. But I've got one. After this movie, I thought of it. I've got a con, not just directed at this movie, but in the Tamil industry as a whole. So listen up, guys. This is my personal opinion. Don't come at me. But I feel like violence is way too overused in our industry nowadays. Like, we're not getting enough good, like, romance movies, comedy movies, pure comedy. We're not getting them anymore. In every movie, there has to be a gang leader. It has to surround with gangs. It has to have drugs in it. It has to have alcohol. It has to have knives, guns. It has to have all of that. which I feel like at the start, when it was starting to creep in, I was like, yes, finally, thank God, no more cringy movies. It's gonna feel like Hollywood. But now that I think about it, these so-called cringy movies is what got me into Tamil cinema in the first place. The movies I used to watch when I was younger. I used to watch Sundown comedy and that. But now, bro, we don't get any of that anymore. We just don't get these comedy movies anymore. It's always, I want to Sunananda, you want to Kolonanda, die. Like, I've had enough, guys. I'll be honest, I've had enough. When was the last time we got a movie like Kalagalapu? Like, real ones will know about that movie. Like, had us dying. Like, Serte, the Kaka movie. Oh my days, bro. What vibes. But now we're just getting Sunday movies after Sunday movies after Sunday ones. Call me a sissy. Call me a girl. I don't care, guys. I'm here for the vibes. That doesn't mean I entirely hate these violent movies. Obviously, we need that as well, because these movies are so good. But it's also like, it's getting too Hollywood-fied, if you know what I mean. So I just feel like we need a fresh movie with pure comedy, with pure family drama, and I think it will do bits, guys. I think, guys, coming back to COOLIE, if I was to give it overall out of 5, I'll give it a 3.5 stars out of 5. Enjoyed it, guys. If you want to watch it, make sure you go watch it, because I can't. I know I said a lot of cons, but the pros kind of make up for it. Because Rajinikanth did this out. Every time I saw him, I just wanted to be like, but I can't whistle in it, so I screamed. Because this guy's aura, like, I feel like he can act anything and people will still go to watch it just for the fact that it's him. He's just different level, guys. He's a different gravy. And yeah, guys, that's all I got to say. 3.5 stars out of 5 from YarlaVibez. Obviously, guys, don't take anything I say too seriously. Obviously, I'm not a professional film critic, but it's just my personal opinion on what I feel about the movie. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it from me. Make sure you like, comment, share, subscribe. And yeah, guys, get me to 400 subscribers, then 500 subscribers to keep vibing with YarlaVibez. And yeah, guys, that's going to be it. I'll see you guys in the next video. Peace.